Hi. So, for anyone that doesn't know, I've recently died on my PvP locked hardcore Iron Man, but I didn't want to stop making videos, so I've decided to create a Bronzeman account. This will also be locked to PvP worlds. I want to try to explain how this works very clearly, so here we go. In this game mode, you can only use items once you've unlocked those items. You can unlock an item by killing another player, killing a monster, or gathering it naturally. When you've unlocked an item, it will show you this little notification to say that that item is now unlocked. Once I've unlocked an item, I can then trade that item freely on the Grand Exchange. If I haven't unlocked an item, the item on the Grand Exchange is blurred out and I cannot use it or trade it. The next thing, as a Bronzeman, I cannot trade with other players. I can try to, but it won't even send the request. Because I'm a Bronzeman and I stand alone. Sort of. Let's get rid of all these items so we can start completely from fresh. I've bonded up the account. I'm now in a PvP world. The only thing I'm going to keep is the collection log. What this does is there's a section for Bronzeman unlocks, and this will tell me everything that I've unlocked so far. This, what's here now, will be reset, so it's back to nothing. Well, back to these three: coins, bonds, and the collection log. That has now reset all of the items, apart from bonds, coins, and my collection log. So let's get started. Okay, so my plan of action with this account. I'm going to be doing PKing, and I'm going to be doing quests, and just generally building the account in a PvP world. I'm excited about doing some PKing. I don't know how to PK, so it'll be good to learn, and hopefully one day it will help me survive if I remake a PvP hardcore Iron Man, but we'll see. The first thing I'm going to do is go looting. Hopefully I can unlock myself some early items. So I don't need player indicators on anymore, so I can turn them off. So is there no items on the floor at all? Or can a Bronzeman not see items on the floor unless I've killed the player? There we go. Amethyst arrows. So that's amethyst arrows unlocked. So just to repeat, now the item is unlocked, I can now use that item freely on the Grand Exchange. Oh. God. Well, that was exciting. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up a little bit, and then we'll look at what we get in the next couple of minutes. Okay, so this is actually ridiculous. Like, that's so much. I haven't even been doing this for an hour. I've also been quite a respectful looter. So I always like to wait for whoever gets the kill to finish looting themselves, and then when they walk off, I'll run and jump on the square. So I think I've been quite respectful. But look at all these items. There's some massive unlocks in there. Amulet of Glory. Food, different types of food. Strength amulet already. So these are going to come in really useful when I start to build this account into a PKer. Hit record, but I have literally just looted and unlocked a magic shortbow and black dragon hide. That is huge. I don't know what a phoenix necklace is. I'm assuming it's the same as a ring of life. And wow, that's massive. So literally my bank is up to 200k and it's only been, like, it hasn't been that long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell everything, and then I'm going to do 1 full hour of looting just to see what we get. And then after that hour, we're going to start building the account. I've turned the money into platinum tokens so that I can do 1 hour of looting and see what the total amount is without this being included. So let's do that and then we'll start to build the account. Okay, so after 1 hour of looting, I've managed to get 275k. And I was being a bit lazy as well. I died a couple of times and had to walk back. So I think that's quite a lot for 1 hour. There's also these 2 items, but I'm going to keep the cape and I'm going to keep these teleports. And I am also going to buy a house. So I'm going to change these platinum tokens back to gold. And that gives me 476k, which I think is a pretty decent starting cash stack. So now it's time to actually start to progress the account. But let's have a look at the collection log for the items that we've got. So we've unlocked 93 items so far. And I think some of the main ones to mention are the different types of food that have been unlocked. The dragon hide, red dragon hide, black dragon hide, range of runes, magic short bow. That's a really big one. What else is there? Teleport to house. That's a big one. I need to buy a house, and that'll be my main form of escaping. And then obviously there's a million different potions on here, and I don't know what any of them do. So that'll be a learning curve. I know these are supposed to be good. And these. There's a bastion potion. Not a clue. Not a clue. Varrock teleport. Leather body. That's going to be my best in slot for a very long time, because I'm only going to have 1 defense, because I'm going to start as a pure. And probably stay as a pure. Anchovy pizza. Magic potion. Energy potion. Super defense. A nice range of baked potatoes. Okay, so let's actually start to progress the account. So I'm going to start off by training range, and I'm going to do it alongside using Slayer. It says that there's no requirements for Wilderness Slayer, so I think I'm going to do it that way. But first of all, I'm going to get myself to 20 range, just by killing goblins or something like that, just so that when I am doing Slayer, I can actually hit the monster. Another thing, I'm going to actually turn on player indicators, just for when I'm away from the Grand Exchange area, just because the hunters are still lurking around and they will kill me if they see me. So I'm going to unlock a few items from killing these, but I'm probably just going to drop them items straight after, but I'm just going to unlock them in case I need them in the future. So there is an iron dagger unlocked. Don't mind me, just killing the goblins. Just killing the goblins. Goblin mail, unlocked. Brass necklace, unlocked. Does that even have a use? There's an air talisman. My first clue scroll. I will do that once I get 20 range. Here we have a man, a full-grown man, adult male, living with goblins. Living with goblins. Here is an easy clue scroll, so that's a beginner and an easy clue scroll. I'm going to get them done after I've got the range. There we go, there's 20 range. This now means that I can use mithril arrows, which I've unlocked. I can use willow shortbow, and I can equip my studded chaps. So that's really good. I just want to say as well, like, I saw a few comments in the last video saying maybe I should have fought back. Someone said that if I'd have fought back, I would have created more game ticks in between them eating, which means I could have possibly got away. Now, to me, as someone who doesn't really PK or have to escape from a PKer, that's proper 5-head strats. I like that saying, a 5-head. 5-head is like your brain's that big that you haven't got a 4-head anymore. You've got a 5-head, which is the same reason I go around telling people I've got a 5 skin. So, on that note, this is the end of the first episode of the Bronzeman mode locked to PvP worlds. Let me know what you think. And depending on reaction, we'll go from there. But I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have too. If you haven't already subscribed, then subscribe and like the video if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, don't dislike it, just don't like it quietly. So, thank you, and see you next time.